Anti-government demonstrators clashed with riot police in Iran again today. Protesters are not backing down despite the threat of bloodshed from Iran's leaders. Hari Srinivasan has an update.
Hundreds of protesters ran through the streets of Tehran after police fired tear gas and water cannons at them. Witnesses say police have beaten dozens of demonstrators. A report that was substantiated by Iran's state-controlled Press TV.
Hundreds of baton-wielding security forces are trying to pacify the crowds.
CBS News correspondent Elizabeth Palmer says police held back some protesters from reaching Revolution Square in the city's downtown.
We heard what sounded like shots or tear gas. It was impossible to tell.
Protesters are defying an order from Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei to support the results of last week's presidential election, when hardliner Mahmoud Ahmadinejad was declared the winner. But opposition leader Mir Hossein Mousavi hasn't backed down, releasing a statement that the vote should be annulled. Some of his followers have even attacked militia members on motorcycles.
In a show of solidarity to let their relatives in Iran know that the world is watching, protesters gathered in cities around the world in marches and demonstrations.
No more killing in Iran!
More protests took place in Washington and in Australia and France. President Obama challenged the Iranian government to stop what he calls violent and unjust actions against its people.
I think ultimately the Iranian people will obtain justice.
With the violence growing in Iran, the president says the entire world is watching. Hari Srinivasan, CBS News, New York.
At least